to be or not to be.
All right, welcome back to the Actors Dungeon, everybody. If you're wondering why the format is currently all squooey looking, we're still waiting on some people, and Zoom won't let me move the boxes around until everybody's here. So, something
kept down by the man.
Yeah, kept down by the man. The curtain had to go up on schedule, and we had to be here. I don't know. Something's going to be happening tonight. October has proven to be a bit of a difficult month for everybody. We are all taking part-time tertiary jobs to supplement our other part-time jobs. Well, you all know how it is out there. And so, yes, we present to you the Actors Dungeon. We have a hell of a show for you tonight. It just might be a little bit longer before it comes in. But, in the meantime, please enjoy the comedy stylings of Mr. Charlie Arrington, everybody.
Hi!
Charlie, say something funny. To get me
Capitalism
through this,
works.
I fill this up with whiskey.
Something funny. Okay, capitalism works. There is nothing wrong with it. And nothing needs to change.
Funny.
You heard it here first. This is not going to go well.
Capitalism is the greatest plan. It is the greatest system that works. I tell you this right now. This is true. It's true. We do a lot of spending.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Just when you
anyway.
thought you were done with them, here he is.
I got something funny. So I've been doing a lot of landscaping work with a buddy of mine because I'm on strike with the UAW, and he has a contract with a certain fast food chain. I will not say which, but they serve burritos. And we were putting in some stuff around their decorative rock and stuff like that. And one of the guys we were working with, he decides to let one loose while someone was at the menu board, and it was long and it was loud, and this person heard at the menu board, heard it getting ready to order, and immediately we heard this person in his car go, "You sick son of a bitch." And then he said, "You know what, I'm not hungry now," and he drove off.
I'm sorry. If you if you pull into a drive-through of a Flock Hotel and you are put off by the sound of flatulence, you are at the wrong restaurant.
And it was a loud and long one too. He just stood there. He's like, "Ah." And that guy, you just immediately hear that guy go, "You sick son of a bitch."
I love you sick son of a bitch just for farting. No, that's reserved for something
Just
much
kind of
more
expecting birds to
gruesome.
kind of suddenly flutter out of the pit of the tree.
We're sitting there. We started laughing our asses off, and we had to call my buddy because he was off handling something else. And I said, "So, yeah." I said, "You might be getting a call." He said, "Why?" And I said, "Well, we had an incident." He goes, "What?" He goes, "Is someone hurt?" I went, "No, no one's hurt." I said, "Well, someone's feelings might be hurt," but I said, "No." I said, and then I told him what happened, and he goes, "Why? Why?" I said, "Well, hey, at least nobody's hurt." He goes, "No, you know what? I'm really getting tired of this shit." He goes, "Because every time when it's you that calls me, it's always some stupid ass shit that I would never see coming in a million years." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Oh, dude, your boss is McGonagall. Why is it always you?
Why is it always you?
Anyway, Kosh, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just saying screw it, and I'm adjusting everybody's chat boxes, and then I'm trying to invoke Murphy's Law. As soon as I get it exactly the way it should be, we're gonna get everyone else here, and it's gonna screw everything up. So,
Like lighting a smoke when you're waiting for the bus.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because right now, half of me and half of Charlie was where Kayla was supposed to be, and now where Charlie's supposed to be is exactly half of Kayla. But Tony is right where he needs to be, which is great.
What half? Like
Half of her face.
oh, vertical.
This-
Okay. So it's yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is my eyes.
So this is Charlie's checkbox. Left to come in by 200. Zoom doesn't have a great complaint line. I'm like, hey, can this be a thing where you can just drag chat boxes around in share screen mode? But no answer. It's like,
And this is exactly how that probably goes to. Please leave your complaint in full detail after the beep. Beep. Yeah, thank you. Beep. Thank you. Your complaint has been recorded.
alright, almost there.
That's what she said.
I mean, it's not bad. She's being informative.
That is the most
communicating with your
hilarious thing to
partner,
listen to. It's honestly one of the most hilarious thing to listen to incels complain about. Oh, like women tell me what to do with bed. Like you realize that means they want you to keep going. Like it, that's a good indicator. Like
What was it? All the memes that sits there and says, what was it? Shows some woman tied up to the bed. And she goes, "Do whatever you want," and then it shows him out at their gun range, and she goes, "Babe." Oh God.
there was one that I saw. It was like, it's like I gotta. It's like you could do whatever it is you want to me. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. You got a safe word? Yep. All right. So we're gonna start. Okay. So this is a friend from high school. Wait, what? Do you want to talk? No, no. Hey, how you been? Red.
Or what was it? The one TikTok where it shows some girl and she's sitting there and she goes, You get to have it's just me and you all night long. What are you gonna do?" And then all of a sudden it cuts to a guy in some factory, whatever, with a bunch of forklifts behind him. He goes, "Hey, thanks for coming in. Thanks for helping out. It's gonna be a really long night. You know, we're really short-staffed tonight. You're probably gonna be working your ass off from start to finish. You really need to take that off. Go put on an orange vest, and I'll see you over here, and we'll get you started."
Say, All right. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, everybody. I think we are ready to begin, and then we'll just have to update the Zoom format as we go. So I'm trying to stop one song and start another.
Hang on a second. Stream's not starting.
Is it not? Oh no.
No, I'm looking at it right now.
Uh-oh.
It says we're connected.
My left arm is disappeared. It keeps flashing in and out like it's.
How you doing, Vash?
Or it's my right arm. Weird.
I just got done rewatching the original series of Vash of Trigun.
I heard that they're either what are they continuing it or redoing it?
They redid it. It's now called Trigun Stampede, and I'm trying to get over the way he looks now. Everyone says, "Oh, it's really good," and I've heard some people that are, got the same taste as I do. They said, "No, you should really watch it. It's good." It's just I just can't get over the way he looks now, because they've got him looking like they pretty much got him looking like a hipster fuckboy. Like his glasses
without
are
the
not.
coat though.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have the coat anymore. Now it's like this red like windbreaker jacket style thing. So okay, there it goes. But yeah, like it's
Yeah, but the coat was the whole point.
right.
I did hear the newest House of Horrors episode for The Simpsons. There is one of the stories that they do is called Death Tome, and it's effectively a Death Note type thing, but it's an anime.
Oh, I saw
the
that
studio
one.
that did Death
Simpsons
Note did
done as
Simpsons
an anime. That was great.
yeah, did this little episode of the House of Horrors or whatever it's called, and it's like Lisa finds the equivalent of a Death Note of the Death Note book. It looks interesting because it's the same studio that did the animation, so the animation styles.
Yeah, the
But
animation.
like everyone's the same. Like Homer looks animated and it's weird, but he still looks like Homer. Like it's.
All right. Kurt, I saw there was just a bit of lag, so I brought the bit rate down.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's going
apologies
now.
to everybody who is just joining us. Apparently there was a bit of lag. I had the green light on YouTube Studio, but I guess I had the caution light down here on OBS. I wonder why that is. I thought I got that fixed from. They replaced my modem because I was complaining about that.
Internet.
Yeah. Might have to bring that right down.
Welcome to the internet.
Love that song. All right. So, for our cast, the preamble is in the chat, in your Discord. I'll get you to bring that up, and we will get into this. I will read number one, and let me give everybody their. I just heard Alex is not going to be home. All right, so.
Not to add to the pile, but where did you put the preamble?
It is
In
under
the Discord. In general.
In general.
No scripts in general.
I don't know how to download it. I just want to open it.
Okay.
Too bad. You're gonna download it and you're gonna like it.
But I've already downloaded it. I had to download it to upload it. I mean, come on. All right. Well, tonight's going to be a little messy, but we've got 3 players, and we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay? We're going to do this.
We're gonna do this.
Mm-hmm. All right, so chat, everybody in chat, we need you to be extra supportive. To our audience, thank you so much for joining us. We got a good amount of you coming in. We do this for you, so thank you all very much. So I'll be reading number 1, Kayla will be reading number 2, Aridin number 3, Vlas will be reading number 4. Your secret prompts, I am going to message them to you in your Discord now.
Do you get a secret prompt, Mike? Surprise yourself with a prompt.
He should have to have a whole bunch of them written down. He has to pull one out of a hat. And
Yeah.
I suppose I should, but our gameplay.
Really? Really?
Please give me a prompt, Tony. You think yours is bad, Kurt? Wait till I give Charlie his.
Oh no! Like I saw it. I'm like.
Where's Kelly?
Um,
I'm right here, hi.
The worst part is I can enact this perfectly because I watched that happen before. Terribly sad.
All right, we have our prompts. Tony, do you happen to have a prompt for old Mike?
Oh, Mike.
A prompt?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, an improv prompt for a style in which I read our recap in.
Oh. Well. In the heart of Spooktober, read it like a funeral dirge.
All right, I can do this. All right, so. Having fought off the worst of the nightmare-inducing mist, the party still had to navigate the dangerous shadows. Eridan, who will be gravely missed, missing an eye from his unfortunate fishing excursion, got the bright idea to combine a lantern with a silver shield to act as a spotlight through the fog.
With the aid of Eridan's lamp, Phelan and the Xander were able to navigate the shallows with their keen sight. Slow and steady, they let the current carry them towards the now stationary moving island. In the distance, they saw the glimmer of the lighthouse once more and sailed with the light to guide them. However, when they arrived, it seemed the island still had another challenge for them.
Apologize ahead of time. The island shoreline with sheer cliffs and rocky outcroppings. Navigating gently around the rock, they found a cave leading into the island, where a rowboat would be able to reach the shore. All the while, Eridan's tale of a tortured phoenix used as a flame in the lighthouse of your hunting the memories. As the lighthouse above continued its guiding glow. This is why we don't go up topside.
The rowboat reached the shore, and they found themselves within the crags and spires of the island's interior, with nothing but darker passageways ahead. As they fought off some crabs and went into the darkness, they sang to keep their spirits up, and also because our judge made them do it. I'm coming, dear.
All right.
So what's Kurt's new character gonna be? Because he apparently just died.
Yeah, Kurt was an old lady who dies by the end of her statement. All right, any guesses for Kayla and Charlie? What have we got? Chat, feel free to have at it. Players, feel free to have at it as well.
I am going to just fully apologize because that was weird. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I did that mostly for because I know you'd be like, seriously, you want me to do this? Like, yes.
At first, I thought it was another because certain characters don't immediately pop out as to like, oh, that's what it is. And then you said it, and I was like, oh no.
I will keep you in suspense no longer. Charlie was Sebastian, the lovable crab. Kayla.
Oh, that was gonna be my guess, but then ever since I guessed Nickelback, I never want to guess ever again.
All right. Well then.
Nickelback.
All right. Any guesses for Kayla? Charlie, Kurt, gone once, gone twice.
Someone fighting.
Close. What do you think she was fighting off?
An ostrich.
Oh, not quite. Much smaller.
Pigeon.
Even smaller.
A baby pigeon.
She was
How
a
did you-
beekeeper fighting off a swarm of bees.
Ah.
Oh,
All right, but now that that's out of the way, we go back into our scene as you remember from the recap. Our heroes had successfully navigated the channel. They had figured out the mystery of the fog and its hallucinogenic properties. And thanks to Eridan's spotlight, they were able to make it to the island. They had to, of course, get in a rowboat and go into the caves to find a way up to the surface of the island, because the perimeter was all sheer cliffs and crags. And so Eridan, Vlas, and Phelan, Eridan holding his torch aloft, now stands at the mouth of a great cavern as they continue their journey with Alexander standing quietly in the background.
Immediately concerned the bard doesn't have anything to say. Right. Well, tally ho, I guess. Start working my way kind of down the cave, being mindful of my footing.
Alrighty. So, you make your way down the cave. Your torchlight flickers on the walls, and you see it isn't a straight tunnel. It is just this series of chasms, stalactites. There are passageways that are a little sandy. Some are, it looks like they could get quite deep. There are many different passages. There are many different routes before you. You can see flickering in the torchlight.
Wonder how long it took to get all this done.
It depends on what did it.
Yeah, true.
I'll kind of go over to the wall and kind of run my hand on the stone to see if it's hewn or smoothish.
All right. Give me either a knowledge nature or just survival. Actually, let me look at your skills. Maybe there's a. Give me a survival check, I think.
Yeah, 21.
Mm-hmm. Everything to you seems to have the telltale sign of just natural rock formations.
Yeah. Well, good news. It looks like natural rock formation, so nothing ate its way down here or burrowed, so yay. Also, doesn't look like anyone chiseled their way down here, so also yay.
Well, that's good at least. I ain't gotta worry about some giant leviathan or some creature.
Nah. Couldn't possibly be it.
Now, Phelan, I will get you to give me a survival check as well, please.
Sure thing. Once I find it.
You know, going down this incredibly large tunnel, memories start to come back, you know?
Yeah.
Memories of what?
And Vlas, how is your sister, by the way?
What is that supposed to mean?
Phelan, the comment catches you off guard, and your elvish senses are suddenly hindered with that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
She's great.
Don't,
How's your
don't
mother?
talk. Oh my god.
Dead.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a lot of rock down here.
Look, I'm just saying. Her and I got along famously. She's damn near broke my pelvis that one time, but that it was, she was nice. What?
What's the matter? No one ever told you to protect yourself whenever you're getting within half of work? Orcs in general.
I mean, my mother did say use protection, but I just figured she meant the shield.
Hey,
All right. And
I'm
as
just
you all
saying now.
talk and meander down the passageways, you see up ahead there is a faint, hazy light coming down from up in the cave.
Coming down from up in the cave.
That is, you're right. You're fair to call me out on that. Coming from the ceiling downwards, up ahead in the distance of the cave.
Okay.
Gas is just still clearing my system. It's looking like it's coming down and up at the same time. It's weird. Anyway,
why are we letting the guy with one eye lead us?
I honestly don't know. I can't even see in the dark. So the two people that can,
Get out of the way. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can look ahead and see what's actually causing the light. If I can find. Hang on. I know it's here somewhere.
He's looking real hard.
Yeah. Oh. No, wait, that's not it.
Look, I'm just saying, if we ever get out of this, might be nice to see her again. Or did she ever marry what's his name?
She killed him.
Oh, she finally hit the other side. Because it was weird seeing that guy with like half an axe sticking out of his skull. How long did he live with that?
Too long.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Weird.
It's incredible. You humans, like, it really is true. You don't use all of your brain because you chip away half of it and you're still walking around.
Well, she did it at a young age. He just kind of like the other half took over.
Yeah.
So there's that. And he did have it coming. She did kick the dog. So.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one. All right. I'm going to use my dark vision. I don't exactly know which button. I just know that I have it.
Dark vision is it's a passive ability, so it's just always when the lights go out, your eyes turn on.
Okay, do I have to do like a perception check or anything? Or?
Yeah, this would just be a regular perception check, and you don't suffer any penalties for dark and dim. Flass, yeah, you can. Several yards ahead, there is a light coming down from a chasm. And it looks like up ahead it's yielding to a larger room, possibly. From the way the light is coming in, you can see that it's not hitting the floor that you're currently on. So something's changing.
Oh, lovely.
What is it?
Now it looks like we're getting ready to walk into a very big room. Well, I guess I shouldn't say room. More like a giant hole. Really?
No, all right then. Hang on. I'll reach into my pack, grab another torch, light it, and throw it forward.
All right. You watch the torch roll along the ground, and then it falls down into this bigger chamber. And Charlie, give me a perception check.
Skills.
You can still see a little bit of the flame flitting around in this larger room.
Well, I'll start walking forward, but hold the torch like closer to the ground. rather than up high, just so I don't like fall.
All right. And you go in. You go along, and as you get to the mouth of this tunnel, you find a wider chamber, still roughly hewn in a rock formation. And there seems to be a natural stream running through. You can see here the rocks just seem to be dripping with water, and it all sort of gathers about in this stream that gently flows along the bottom of the cave and down and between some more of the rocks. Up above, there's a wide column where you can see the light of day gently flitting through.
Roughly how far down is my torch?
Your torch is a mere 8 feet down.
No, okay, just hop down.
All right, you hop down. You are immediately consumed by the floor. No, just kidding.
No.
Yeah. So that's a Tom joke. Oh, I'm gonna put on the cloak, and the cloak swallows you whole. Make a new character. Damn it!
The floor was a mimic.
So that's how today's gonna go. Wait, yay.
Eridan, your feet touch a rock and sandy cavern floor. The smell of a stream and the sight of it, you can see it is a slow-moving, shallow stream going through, and above it is this narrow column of light.
I think we're good. Although I would kind of trust a ranger's instinct on this a little more.
All right, I'm gonna hop down too, and then I'm just gonna take a look around myself to see if I can see anything that Mr. One Eye can't.
Oh.
I would say you probably at least see at least twice what I can.
Nice. Phelan, yeah. You go in, and your senses immediately. This is a freshwater stream. Going along, you know how natural springs occur, and obviously this is a cavern where the water seeps through the rock and collects. And above, you can see that this is actually the reservoir of a well shaft, where once upon a time, it is, you can tell because it's a perfect cylindrical shaft. Sorry, Kurt, that was your cue.
What? Oh, sorry.
Never mind. There was a that's what she said joke. There we go.
Oh.
So the perfect cylindrical shaft that lets in this bit of light. You can tell, yeah, you guys are at the bottom of a well.
We're at the bottom of her well. Yep.
It's haha funny. Well. It looks like we're at the bottom of a well.
Subject.
What was it? Subject?
It's a deep subject.
Subject.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm
Is that
sorry. What is that one again?
Well, it's a well. It's a deep
a well.
subject. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Very deep.
You know, they do say the best wells are the wet ones.
Well, yep. You usually want water.
Yep. Oh.
Right. Well.
Well, indeed.
Because I did it. Anyway, right, so these. Try and climb, I guess. Is there anything around, like... I guess this used to be full of water, I suppose?
I'm not sure if it was all full of water, but I would imagine there was more water before. Because now it looks like it's too shallow for just like a regular well bucket to reach down and get enough water.
Yeah. And how the hell do we get up there? I mean, I've got a grapple, but I have to... Be an interesting climb, to say the least. Alright, so I start taking out some rope and my grappling hook.
All right.
And I start, like, figuring out, like, looking around, going around the well and figuring out the best method up.
Then give me a
At the same time-
survival check to see how astute your planning can be.
Not very.
Unfortunately, no. Aaron, this would be easier if you had a clear shot to the surface or something, some sort of rocky outcropping. But since it's a well shaft, it's fairly smooth and fairly wet.
Oh, you know what I'm going to get? I'm going to get... Let's see if I can find them. Is commas. You can use them as rock climbing hooks. Do that. I don't know. Become an archaeologist. Seems like a thing.
I wonder. How deep is the well?
Give me a perception check, please, Vlas. Vlas, you look up, and a bit of a stalactite crumbles and falls into your eye.
No,
You guys
fun
could be
either.
matching.
You cannot tell how deep you are, and your eye really hurts.
Yeah, that's what I told her. Ah!
Do you know what we should get you, Phelan, is an adamantite arrow with, like, a rope. Adamantite tends to pretty much go into everything, so you put it on an arrow, you launch it, sticks it into a wall. That'd be super helpful right now.
And I'm
It
just going
would
to call a
be.
dramatic pause. Who is Jonathan Zarek?
Hi, it's Christina. I'm using my brother's computer.
Hey! And we have a complete stranger joining us now. But why not? Why not?
Oh my gosh, give me a
Christina,
second. Hang on. I'll change my name.
No,
Today has been just great. Just stranger, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
You know me. Give me a second to change my background to the downloaded one. I just had to download it.
All
I
right,
need
no
an
problem.
adult. I need an adult.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh,
I
you guys
am
are
an
hilarious.
adult.
Shoot, where are the backgrounds I downloaded?
All right,
I'm
this
so
will
sorry.
give me. It's all good. We are going to. Game will remain paused for a moment while I fix. I'm just gonna change zoom up a little bit because with the addition of Christina, it is gonna move. Her and Tony will have to trade places there in the layout. Boop.
That's all right. I deserve to be at the very bottom.
Oh, come off it.
Just toss me aside.
Hey, Christina, how are you?
Hi, I just came from the Ren Fair, so I did a Daenerys Targaryen cosplay today.
Lucky.
Okay, I'm like, I don't remember you having
Well,
such
my partners went to a
blonde
Ren Fair
hair.
without
No.
me, and there was like jousting and sword fighting, and I was just like, Fucking, of course you went there without me.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Did you have fun at least?
I mean, if it helps, I got scolded for being too loud at one of the events.
What
You got
event?
scolded for being too loud.
There's an event called the feast, the royal feast, and one of my favorite musicians went up, and I was heckling just a little bit, making a couple perverted jokes. And afterwards, I went off to say hi to him, and as I was doing it, this lady comes up and says, "Excuse me, I need you to just sit down and be quiet. This is not the Naughty Body Pub show. This is a PG event." I was like, "So sorry. Okay."
Did they throw rotten vegetables at you?
No, but she was throwing rotten vegetables at me with her eyes. She looked like a rotten vegetable.
I mean, it's the Red Fair. It's perfectly acceptable to slap her in the face with a glove and challenge her to a duel.
Not this time, no.
Was she one of the people running it?
I don't know. All I know is she seemed to be authoritative, and she seemed to be angry, and she seemed to be some terms that I can't use in a public broadcast setting.
Most Karens do seem authoritative, and they actually have.
She was a Karen. She was.
You see, it's a good thing that wasn't me, because my brain, when you started saying that, and she had an authoritative role, my brain immediately went to something that would have gotten me thrown out immediately.
I would have just repeated what she had just said to me, louder. Like, "Excuse me, young lady, this is a PG event. How dare you say that to me?" And then just walk away.
See, I am way too much of a people pleaser to do that. I'm trying to get rid of my people pleasing ways, but I'm just like I'm so sorry. I'll sit down. I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm sorry.
No. There's the best way to deal with a Karen is when she goes off, you just bite your lower lip and say, "Punish me, mommy."
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm here to judge. Shouting for everybody who's just now joining it. Hi, everybody. I'm Christina. I'm here to do the actor judging, and I'm a little bit late, and I apologize. And I am so excited to see where you guys take this today. Looks like you have already gotten off to an awesome start. So I'll put myself on mute and watch you guys get to it.
Actually, because we're so close to 8 o'clock, I figure we're just going to take our intermission now.
Perfect.
And that way, yeah, it'll give everybody a moment to get back into things. I before we started, I filled up my water bottle, but I didn't bring it with me. I didn't bring it back into the office. I'm very thirsty. So yeah, we're going to take our 10-minute intermission, and we will be right back, everybody.
I'll be. Would be in Screaming, it would start low and build of I wasn't allowed to bring them this year. Apparently season 8 came out, and now everyone thinks I have anger issues, and then I actually start screaming, but I don't have any anger issues. I'm seeing a therapist now, and I have my problem solved.
That's my therapist, and I graduated therapy. Thank you.
It was just like on the whole thing of, I got shot in the face and threats. I'm like, well, if I know something about threats.
Alrighty. So since we, Christina, actually, I know Charlie said we started around 7, but we didn't actually get started till like 7:30, 7:40. So we're going to skip the judges recap because one of our judges just got here, and then we haven't done, enough for Tony to really sink his teeth into our material yet. And Kayla, just let me know when you need to leave, and we'll have, Christina, you might be understudying for Kaylin. Phelan. I said Kayla and Phelan at the same time. Kaylin. That whiskey's finally kicking in. That was like four shots in one glass.
Okay, I'm on like 4 beers and 4 shots right now, so you're fine.
Nice. Okay, yeah, it was Jameson triple distilled. And, yeah.
Nice.
All right. So we now resume. I want to get my spooky music back. I think it was called Satan's Hollow. That's what I'm listening to at the moment. I finally got the perfect volume. 37. Whoops. I shouldn't have touched it. There we go. All right. So to resume our game, everybody. So, right, we're back to the shaft. God damn it.
Oh no! That's what she said.
We were investigating the base of the shaft.
And we were all looking for a way to scale said shaft.
Yeah. Wanted to climb it like a tree. It's fine.
We've all been there.
Right?
If you're gonna say
is that-
something, say it in character, please.
Yep, her and all her friends.
No. This ridiculously large shaft in a very wide cavern. You know who this reminds me of?
Who?
Do you remember Barnaby?
Oh, yeah.
In truth, though, that I do feel pity for him. He did fall onto a stick.
Yep.
He was very wide, though. He had just.
I tell you what, though, that was a great spot for him to hide stuff. He became one of the greatest thieves, greatest rogues I've ever known.
I did not need to know that much of his backstory. I just knew we went to school with him. That's where he ended up.
Well, you're the one who started with his backstory by talking about him falling on the stick.
Yeah, but I didn't know it led to a life of crime.
Well, I mean, when you're handed an opportunity like that by the ones higher above, I mean, you're going to do something with it. Uh-huh.
Phelan?
Yeah. Are we gonna try to climb out of this thing or what?
Yep.
Are you guys just gonna reminisce all day?
Okay, you know what? We have a very rich history that we make up as we go along.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It's a social experiment. Anyway, right.
Flash,
So we should
while
probably-
Aridin and Phelan talk, give me a perception check. Flash, you're not quite sure where it came from, but you suddenly felt a little shiver go down your spine, as if a cold hand had just grazed, that's the word I'm looking for, grazed the back of your neck.
Do you guys feel that?
So what?
What?
Like something cold touched me all of a sudden.
Oh my god. Yes, we felt the cold, hard shaft. Yes, get it out now before we...
That's what she said. All right, but anyways,
There it is.
Alright. Anyway.
But no, it felt like something cold, like a cold hand touched me or something.
Something cold dripping down your back? Like the water dripping off of the stalactites going down the back of your shirt?
No, like this was like somebody walking by, like literally touching me.
Look at the ground at his feet and behind him.
Give me a perception check.
Oops.
There's nothing.
Plus, no one was behind you.
Nothing but a couple of
We're
rocks.
walking on like a very thin layer of sand. Unless you're not touching the ground, you can't walk across that without making footprints. So, just saying.
Yeah, that makes me feel a lot better.
What would you think? It's some weird wraith-like, undead, spooky thing. Fuck! Now I'm thinking it's a wraith-like.
Yeah.
Everyone, have a look around.
Yeah, see, not so stupid when you think about it, huh?
You know what?
Definitely possible.
I'll give you that because we just. But
Huh?
walk down the tunnel into a very large cabin with a very large shaft. Before we got here, there were crabs.
Oh my god.
Phelan, you don't see anything, but you can't fight this feeling
They were large too. Like that was like the
as
size
you
of
are
a
being
horse.
watched?
Well, I don't see anything right now, but I don't think it's entirely impossible that there might be something around here.
Get like an ointment or something. I don't know.
Why is it so funny right now?
I don't know. I think think your brain is just trying not to be scared.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna die.
We're not gonna die. Something's gonna pop out and try and be all scary. Then we're gonna get mildly freaked out, and then I'm gonna punch it in the face. You're gonna stab it, and then Phelan's gonna shoot it a bunch of times. It's gonna die again, and then we'll be fine. So can we get to the stabbing?
Your words echo through the cave, but there
It's funny
is
that
no answer.
nobody flushes them out. All right, well, let's try and figure out a way up. Is there a flight of stairs somewhere around here? I mean, this had to have been built.
Stairs?
Well, this had to have been built somehow.
Well, I
So-
guess we try going further.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm wondering something. Hang on. I'm going to do a perception check because I want to see just how smooth the walls are.
I want to see how smooth the walls are.
Yeah, because I got an idea.
Flash,
use your hand.
the walls are not completely slick. It is stone. It is stone that has been stacked, so there are minor crevices. But it is damp. It is slippery.
I wonder if I'd be able to use. I wonder if I'd.
Sorry, I
So I
see
can
you
jump.
laughing, Christina. And I know what I said.
I would. Could I
Look,
could
it's
jump?
not our fault that everything's an innuendo. It's just very hard, okay?
I know.
That's what she said.
God damn it!
Well, I could jump higher and further than both of you. So I'm wondering, what if I take my axe musket out? And I use the axe portion of it, jump up, smash it into the ground, just jump back and forth, and carry a rope up with me and tie it at the top if I can get up there. No. It could work.
Or we could just do it like lumberjacks. Right, hang on to this. I'll just hand him one end of the one end of a rope, and I will walk along, like, or walk around the well, and kind of take the rope from him, and then kind of do the Mulan thing where you just kind of like move the rope up, kind of dig your feet in, move the rope up again, so you can climb that way.
All right. What are you fastening the rope around?
The well.
The shaft.
Okay, so, yeah. The well shaft. Sorry. A little more explanation is required.
Oh.
You are in the reservoir of the well. The ceiling
So the
comes in roughly 15 to 20 feet above you. Begins the well shaft.
Okay, so the opening is
Don't
up
do
here,
it.
and then
Don't do it. Don't you do it. Do not.
just it's right there, and then then you go in from the got it.
And suddenly the immortal
Give me one of those
Tarask
days.
awakens. Don't tempt me.
Okay. Well, shit. What do I have?
Crabs.
No, we got rid of that. So that's not gonna help. I can see about
Or
throwing.
I could throw you up there.
I mean, yeah, we could give it a shot. I think
Just have your,
Phelan's probably a little lighter than I am, but
how about it, Phelan?
I guess it's worth a shot.
That's
do you
spirit.
do you have rope?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a great question. I don't know where'd all my stuff go.
Let me help you here. Yes, your adventures pack has 50 feet of rope.
All right, I do have some rope then.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I got some rope.
So if you can get kind of there's no way to not say this. If you can get lodged in the hole, you can just lower the rope and see if we can find a good base point to well, you know what? Here. And I'll take my rope and I'll give that to her as well. And so if you get to the top and it's farther than 50 feet, just tie these ropes at the end, near the end, that will double the length.
All right.
Right. Lush, you're up.
All righty.
Do it.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. When was the last time I threw an elf? Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the. Never mind. You don't need to know.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Anyways, you ready?
Yes, so.
All right. So
5.
I'm going to need athletics checks from both of you. Phelan, as you sort of leap off of his throw, and Vlas, as you throw.
Come on, man.
All right.
Wow,
keep in
look at her
mind,
fly.
you do, Phelan, you do have your rose. You always start the game with one rose if you choose to use it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use it now.
All righty.
Oh my God.
Phelan, Vlas is very strong. He's not very accurate. You go flying up and you hit your head on the rocky ceiling. And you land seeing stars in the water.
Oh, missed the whole story of my life.
Yeah, how do you? No, you all right?
What do you think?
Well, immediately that Blas has shit aim, but I was more concerned with your head.
Oh my God, man.
She's all right. She's talking and she's fully.
Irritated? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Too many.
She's all right.
Right.
See, that's what my dad used to say. Doesn't matter how many fingers they see, as long as they know you're holding fingers up. They're good.
Yeah, I'm alive, but my head fucking hurts.
All right.
I mean, I can give it a shot.
Eridan, just then, you get the sensation as if something cold just lightly
Kind of
grazed the back of your neck.
spin around.
It's no one but Vlas.
What?
Huh.
You felt it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not going crazy. I'm starting to think there's someone or something in here with
Wow.
us.
Well, I mean, that's... You weren't lying about this. Let's not table the first part. All right. Give me a boost.
All right.
Don't lose your other eye.
All right. Ouch. Since Aridin is heavier, the
too
check
soon.
will be going up. Vlas and Aridin, give me athletics checks, please.
Alley-oop.
One.
Aridin, unfortunately, well, his aim is better this time. The weight difference can't make up for it.
Didn't time it right.
And Aridin,
Can I use acrobatics for jumping, or is it just athletics?
For this type of jump, it would be athletics because there's nothing for you to jump back and forth between.
Oh, okay.
If there was something you could, like, hey, I want to jump between, I want to Jackie Chan my way up this, then you could use acrobatics.
Is there something I can do, like parkour my way up?
Unfortunately, the walls are too far apart. Well, it is only between 15 and 20 feet from the floor to the opening of the well. The room you're standing in varies between 30 feet wide and
got it. All right.
and slowly domes in.
Right. Well, that was embarrassing. Shall we again? Come on, we can do this. Just imagine the rock quarry when you threw me in the water.
Yeah. All right. Ready?
I mean, no, but yeah.
All right. And 1, 2.
You know, it'd be easy if I just sprung off of your hands.
All right. Good throw from Vlas. All right. And we're clearing it. Aridin, now, you go sailing up into the shaft. What do? You've got only a moment.
I'm going to try and, like, kind of brace myself against the sides.
All right. Now, I will let you choose between athletics or acrobatics.
It's definitely going to be acrobatics.
All right. Ooh. Good thing you did. So, yeah. So, well, it is definitely tough to sustain yourself there. You manage to wedge yourself in between.
Right. Perfect. Excellent. One minor problem. I gave Phelan my rope.
Oh gosh.
So just maybe toss that up. That'll be a whole lot easier to throw up.
Hang on. Keep your eye out of sight.
Just the rope. Do not underestimate, under any circumstances, throw a fucking grappling hook up here. I will shove that up your ass.
Well, I'm gonna have to tie the rope to something to get it up there to you. I can't just flail it up. It's like flailing a wet noodle.
Unless you tie a knot in the end of it, you daffy bent. It's called what?
What?
I mean, we gotta put something. You gotta give it a little bit of weight. So let's just take this rock and we'll.
Oh, for fuck's sake! No, by all means, I'll wait.
All right, you ready?
My cardio this morning. It's fine.
You ready? This is gonna be like the story of Dave and Goliath.
That was a sling. That's at best a rope rock.
All righty.
Flail. Yeah.
Here we go. Watch out!
And it goes soaring right up and hits you in the back, Aridin, and then falls back down to the ground.
Now, I have what is it? Here. No, that's not it. No, Powerfully, no. Oh, cool. I do
I
think.
gotta head out now.
You gotta head out? Okay.
I do.
Thank you, Kayla, for joining us. I totally understand.
Yeah.
You got an early start tomorrow.
Yes.
I've done the Starbucks grind before, so.
Gotta go to bed.
That's
Kayla,
fair.
before you jump off, I want to let you know that I love watching your interaction today. You did such a great job with the reaction of getting your head hit, and you actually stuck with it. I saw you grip your forehead for a second, and then I was like, oh man, is she done already? That was a really heavy hit. And you stuck with it. You stuck with it for like 5 whole minutes, which is brilliant. So great job staying in character today. You killed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
All
right.
right, bye, everybody.
Good night, Kayla.
Good night.
Alrighty. So just gonna pause real quick as I reset the.
That's cool.
reset
I just
things
have
here.
to make a brief bathroom break. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. Alrighty.
He's got to go use his shop now.
Now, Christina, as well, if you'd like, you can kind of act for Phelan. She'll have to be kind of an NPC, like I'll have to do the character sheet stuff for her. But if you wanted to join in as an NPC, you are more than welcome to.
That'd be so fun. I haven't played in a while, so it'd be really fun. Oh my gosh, I wrecked my voice today from the screaming. I have auditions tomorrow. I have very, very big auditions tomorrow. So I need to have my voice. So I'll just have to keep it quiet. But Phelan's quiet anyway, so we're good.
Nice. Are you allowed to say what the auditions are?
I have a very, very big NDA broadcast commercial audition
That's really cool.
that has 4 figures on it. So
Hey.
yeah, it'd be a national commercial. So
Wow. Break a leg.
thank you. I just need to rest my voice a lot. So I will do the quiet Phelan. I am Phelan's alternate personality. My name is Svetlana. I like to make eggs. I can turn them into sandwiches and boil them and make them pink. And I will throw them at your face.
Oh God. All right, Charlie, you're back just in time. Everybody's back in their rightful place. All right.
All right.
And we continue our game. So. And. Oops, I lost my page. And we continue our game. Where's my music? Here we go. All right, so. Charlie, you were just about to make a maneuver of some kind.
Yeah, I have combat climber. So your techniques allow you to fight as you climb. You are not flat-footed while you're climbing and can climb with one hand. Since that is the case, would I be able to kind of reach down with one hand and try and grab it out of the air?
Give me an acrobatics check, please, as you attempt to snag the knotted rope that's come flying at you. Aridin, reminder, you have not yet used your rose tonight.
That is fair. I will see about using that.
Much
better.
Yeah. You grab that rope. Oh, how you grab that rope.
Good. I was about to shoot it at you with my bow.
It's just kind of, imagine kind of looking down and it's going right up my crotch. It's like, no! Wrong shaft.
Luckily, I didn't have to do that, so you're fine. You're welcome.
That's fair.
And I'm a great shot, thank you.
Oh. Well, yeah. All right. I'll kind of like loop the the knot kind of around my waist, and then slowly start climbing my way up.
All right. Charlie, give me your acrobatics check.
I think. Just checking to see if I've got some sort of. I have a crawling thing, which does. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where that came from. Okay, so yeah. Skills. Oh, fuck. All right.
Aridin, give me a reflex save. All right. You manage to make some progress, and then you hit. You hit a rock that slides ever so slightly. You lose your balance, and you are able to press your back against the well shaft without plummeting out.
Well, the good news is it's climbable. The bad news is the inside of the shaft is just as wet as the outside.
Yep.
That's kind of how it works.
Yep.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
You got this, Aridin.
Do I though?
Do you need help?
I mean, do you think you could fire? Do you think you could fire an arrow like past me so I could use that?
Sure. I'm gonna try and aim like just a couple inches above where your hand is because I'm such a marvelous shot. So just move your hand, and I'm gonna shoot it right where your hand was. Okay, but like higher.
Right.
You can use it and then grab onto it and climb up it.
Perfect.
All right, you ready?
I mean,
Your bow.
yeah.
Here we go.
Take a shot. The autumn bow sings. And it passes the check. The arrow has now landed right in the cracks of the stonework. And Aridin,
Fucking
you have
hell.
an easier foothold.
All right. One down. Okay. All right.
Thank you for not wearing a kilt.
You're welcome.
All right, and
Kind of drafty if I was.
Aridin, we will need 2 more successful acrobatics checks to make it up the rest of the shaft.
Drafty or shafty?
I see what you did there.
Aridin, you are able to amble up successfully. Now give me one final one to see if you can make it to the surface, as you think you've found the rhythm of things.
That's an 18.
All right, Aridin, unfortunately, you start slipping back again. I am going to need a reflex save. Okay, those reflex saves are saving you. You plummet back to the area where Phelan's arrow hit. You're able to...
How hard is it to climb a shaft, Aridin?
Not my area of expertise, Phelan.
Well, learn it. You gotta be a little bit more dynamic, okay?
Well, you know what? I'm trying. You know, just all right. There we go. Okay. How far up the? Can I see the well?
Brim?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, you can.
How far up?
Don't make me do math. Roughly, I want to say 25 feet up. 60 feet long in total.
Okay, so I'm about halfway. Right.
Has anybody felt around yet to see if there are any other exits?
Oh god, I don't even know if that's possible.
I'd like to check around the wall that's like near my hands to see if there are any like soft stones, ones that push in, extra hidden paths.
Hey, just keep climbing up the shaft, Eridan.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
We're gonna look for door number 2.
Alrighty, so
Sure.
Vlas, give me a perception check as you and Phelan, or give me a survival check or a perception check. I'll let you choose as you and Phelan begin feeling about the room. And Eridan, please continue your ascent.
I am going to, because I now have all of the rope. I'm going to fasten my grappling hook and see if I can throw it up the rest of the way and use the rope to.
All right. Now, Phelan and Vlas, actually first, Eridan, give me, this will be an athletics check as you attempt to throw the object. Vlas and Phelan, you are not feeling anything. The stonework doesn't appear to be out of the ordinary. Phelan, you can immediately tell this is a very naturally occurring cave. At one point it held more water. Vlas, being a rogue, you know what to look for. You know, this doesn't seem to have any hidden... Sorry, Eridan?
You will be happy to know that while I'm rooting around for my grappling hook, I found my climbing kit. So I just kind of like, imagining just like putting the rope around me and just pulling out the rope. Like, what is it? Is it around here? Something? No, that's a python. A hammer. Fuck the way.
Now, Phelan and Vlas, both of you at the same moment feel a very eerie chill. And it makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up on end. And then it's suddenly interrupted by some loud hammering.
Is that you, the ghosts of my ancestors?
No, it's just me.
Better not
Sorry.
be mine. Grumpy old bastard. How's it looking up there?
Pretty good. I found a climbing kit.
Oh, great. Finally.
Well, makes you feel any better. I wouldn't have been able to use it until I was here. So.
No, that doesn't make you feel great.
No, well. How goes the search down there?
Well, it's a cave. And I don't see nothing.
It's a cave.
It looks like the only way out is where you're going.
Water had to come from somewhere.
Did that breeze come from up there?
Yeah, hey, Eridan, you might want to hurry up because we're feeling more cold stuff down here.
Oh, fuck. Right.
I'm not liking it.
All right, so with the climbing kit, okay, grab it, okay, climbing. Attach yourself to the wall, okay. Letting you attempt DC 5 when you critically fail. Okay. Neat. Got it. All right. And more climbing.
Do I have a climbing kit?
I believe you do have a climbing kit.
Sin said climbing kit.
Inventory. Rope, flint, rations. No, actually, you don't have a climbing kit, Phelan. You have a grappling hook. You've currently given the rope to Eridan. But unfortunately, your backpack did not have the climbing kit.
Eridan, you have 2 ropes?
Yeah?
Can you drop one?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. Hang on. Oh, actually tie the knotted end of the rope around my waist. Tie the other end of that rope to the end of the other rope, and then throw the other rope down.
All right.
Cool. I don't weigh that
And I'll
much.
kind of like link it, onto one of the climbing pythons.
All right.
So
Watch where you're dropping your rope.
look, it's gonna come out of one hole. Why would you stand in the middle of it?
I don't know. Just things happen.
That's what she said.
Oh my lord.
God damn it, Aridin, you have made a secure. You've made a secure zone near the halfway point of the well.
I got a 22 on that acrobatics check, by the way.
Yeah, and so now you're able. From there, you're able to push forward, and then if you want to put another piton or python, whatever it is, into the well here, I'm going to need. You can either take your time, do it carefully, or you can give me an athletics check as you try.
Two other people are going to be relying on it, and I'll do it properly, and I'll take my time with it.
All
He's
right,
a man with
so
the plan. Yes.
you take your time, and now, Aridin, your instincts are warning you of danger. Something's not right. You're feeling cold.
Phelan
and Vlas, you feel it now too. It's not just a passing glance, it's chill. And you can see your breath turning to fog.
Perception. Where is it coming from? I lick my finger, stick it up in the air. Which side my finger is colder?
It's hard to tell because it seems to be swirling all around, but give me a perception check. Oh, I mean, sorry, I give you a perception check. Perception is over here. Phelan, you can tell that it is coming from above, coming down the well.
Is it darker up there, or is it the exact same color?
It's lighter up at the surface. Sorry, you guys are currently at the bottom of a well looking up.
Right. It's gotten lighter up there.
Sorry, it hasn't gotten any lighter. I just meant to say it's lighter outside than in the cave. But there's no change in the light that you can tell. It is just
Aridin?
cooler.
Aridin,
Yeah?
I think you're making it colder, and I don't know how that's possible, but I think you're making it colder, and you should probably stop climbing.
Making it colder.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
I agree. The temperature dropped, but it's not me.
But the higher you go, the colder it gets. So higher equals colder. It's just, basic science.
I think it's because there's some. I'm honestly starting to think there's something down here with us, and it doesn't like the idea.
But it's coming from up there.
With that, Aridin, you look up and you see the fog moving. The fog begins to coalesce into a face. And
That's
with
funny.
that, Aridin, something reaches down and its arm seems to extend as if it moves in fog. And, well, you are safe currently. This fog begins to descend the well, and around you, Phelan and Vlas, the fog begins to rise. Everybody give me initiative as these horrid moans begin to roll, and I will roll initiative for you, Phelan.
The ghost of my ancestors.
Initiative. And I'm gonna change the music. as we get something a little more appropriate. That's too ambient. Come on, I want something more intense. Come on, Rock's Nest, you never let me down. Alright. So. Phelan, you are up first. As around you, the mist swirls into some kind of apparition. You can see the telltale features of eyes, although they seem more like empty sockets in a skull. Hair of a woman who appears, it's like as if she was in the water. Her hair seems to swirl all around. She wears a tattered
Bonus
gown.
action.
Sorry?
Bonus action. How's my lore? My knowledge of lore.
All right. That is a good question. You have lore of the Fae and nature.
I would love to roll for lore check to see my knowledge of this creature.
Alrighty. Jesus. Okay. With a nat 20, you know what ghosts are. You
Brenda?
know that ghosts are often tethered to a specific spot, whether it be unfinished business or they're there to ward people away as warnings. You know that ghosts cannot be harmed by unenchanted items. So you know that right now your bow is the best weapon you have against this thing.
Okay. I'm going to drop my bow.
Okay. You drop the bow.
And I speak out to it. And I say, you who are present, I know not your name, but I hear your anguish. Please speak to me in some way that I can understand of how to release you from your prison and provide for you the peace you need in order to find your ever after.
All right. All right. So, Phelan, as you are attempting to call out to this thing, it simply floats and sort of wails around you, and then in reply, it releases a horrid shriek. You have another action, Phelan, should you choose to use it, or you can save it.
I'll use the action to pick my weapon back up.
Alrighty. Alright, and so this ghost now, Phelan, it wails its frightful moan. And Eridan, Vlas, you all feel this awful sound. Oh, I guess I need to target you, but I didn't have the map open. Because I had it set up for a different map. But, Eridan, Vlas, give me a will save, please. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Vlas will is main page, lower right-hand column.
Okay. Sorry, you broke up on me for a quick second. I was trying to hear what you were saying. So.
It's all good. Oh,
okay,
good.
there we are.
Natural one.
Oh.
All right, so. Eridan, Phelan, well, slightly shaken, you are not phased. Vlas, unfortunately, this frightful moan turns into laughter, this wicked laughter, as the forms of Chadathan and Romulus are there mocking you again. Look at the tusked savage!
Oh, me too.
How dare he! How dare he come here! What a fool! Alrighty, and let me just add this to your... you are frightened, I'm afraid, Vlas.
Hey, Aridin,
Yes.
can you please hurry up? God.
Glass, what's wrong? Glass.
I haven't heard him sound like that since Chatterton in fucking school.
You don't sound very concerned.
That they're here. Chatterton
And
they're here.
They're not here.
Oh, fuck.
alrighty, and with that, the ghost then flies back Phelan and moves through and moves into the wall out of your sight. Vlas, it is your turn.
Okay. So the fog is still all around us, right?
Yeah, it is not an obscuring mist. It is. You can still see around you. You are, however, the effects of the fear. Gameplay-wise, you've got a fear -3, so it's going to give you a -3 to a lot of your actions until. Okay, I got your message, Christina. We'll probably be wrapping up in about 10 minutes, if that's okay. Awesome.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take out of my special bag. Before we left, I had nanners make me another one of those bombs. Get out of my head, you two.
Okay.
Did I just hear that right?
Are you trying to light bananas?
No, sorry, nanners.
Nanners, bananas.
Oh, God,
Nanners
get away
is
from him.
Ryan's new character, and with what's the name of this? Pertinent planner, correct, Kurt?
Yeah, it's the bomb that she made us for to get the fog away from the ship. It's gonna work down here
sorry,
too.
you already had those on. You had those in your inventory. Okay, so yeah, you
Yes.
have one of Nanner's bombs. Those you don't have to light those. It's not like a little thing of powder. It's basically a grenade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So once again, when you said like something about bananas, get away from him!
All right. So, what would I use this as?
You are essentially making a ranged attack. You can use. Sorry, actions.
I'll use silver dagger.
No, alchemical items always screw me up. This is an area effect, so you are just essentially throwing it towards the ghosts, and they are making a reflex save. Because you're attacking an area. You can only see one ghost around you. And so, yeah, just you lob it. Still give me an attack roll. Use the attack roll for your silver dagger.
Right.
That's basically just to make sure you don't roll a 1. Oh, very close. But yeah, to just get it into a square is you just have to meet a 10. So.
Okay.
All right, and now it gets a reflex save. Not very well. All right, and let me quickly see what the I see it in your inventory here. I don't think I added that in. Of course not. Let me quickly bring up Nanners to see what her bombs do. Yes. Oh, damn it. I apologize for the interruption. Fantasy Grounds is just pausing here for a moment. Alright, Nanners. Actions. Identify item. Reload. This is the frustrating thing about alchemists. Is like technically they just have inventory that they don't have to have written here. Just have to find the thing as it comes up. Tony, offhand, do you happen to know the stats for a lesser alchemical bomb.
I mean, what sort of lesser alchemical bomb? Are you talking like a lesser alchemist fire, a lesser acid
I think it's
flash?
just a thunderstone, right? It's just a bang. Is that what a thunderstone is, or is that actually alchemical bomb? Yeah,
the
sonic
thunderstone.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you gave the bomb deals 3d4 sonic damage. Okay.
That's
There
a
we
greater.
go. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah. Thunderstone lesser. 1d4 sonic damage. That makes more sense. Alrighty, so. Sorry about the delay. So, 1d4 sonic damage. Alright. So with that, you see a ripple goes through the fog. The ghost shimmers and then simply reforms. Vlas, what else do you do?
Okay, that didn't work.
Glass, you need an enchanted item. Use something enchanted.
Enchanted. Enchanted. Wait a minute. I like the way you think. I wonder if that would count as enchanted. We're about to find out. I'm gonna take my dragon blade dagger out, and I'm just gonna swing at the bitch and see what happens.
Alright, Vlas, give me an attack roll with your Dragon Blood Dagger.
And
Vlas, you take a swing at it, and you notice, unlike the grenade, the ghost does attempt to get out of the way, and successfully.
Huh?
Now,
Oh, really now? So you don't like the dragon dagger, huh? You don't like fire. See. I'm gonna go ahead and swing one more time at it and see if I can get it.
alright, remember you now have the multi-attack penalty 3, so
Yep.
use the lowest one. God damn
What?
it. Alright, even on the lowest setting, you manage to hit it, and at this point she wails. Vlas, roll your damage. Alrighty, so the ghost shrieks, and you see your Dragon Blood Dagger actually, it's as if it catches, and you see some of the mist kind of spark and fade away on the dagger. And this allows you, and the ghost quickly flees. Vlas, as you know, you have definitely injured it.
Huh. It's the first time I've seen something like that. Huh.
Just let me quickly check its stats for...
Uh,
Okay, so as it shrinks. Alright. Last, so that was your 3 turns. Now, Vlas, the ghost flies back toward you, shrieking most unpleasantly.
wait a minute. Wait. No.
And Vlas, with a natural 20, this thing reaches its hand inside you, and you feel as though your heart has been punctured by poisoned glass. And Vlas, that hurts you.
Ah,
You are left feeling shaky and uncomfortable. The ghost flies around behind you, attempting to reach into your heart once more. It is unsuccessful. And with that, the ghost retreats, going towards the middle of the room, giving a frightful moan. I need will saves from everybody once more. All right. I'm like, and where's Phelan's? All right. I take care of that. And you are all able to resist the fear effects. Eridan, you were so close, buddy.
well, I'm kind of useless right now. Just got to get up because it did come from me. So there's, from Eridan's point of view, there's probably more. So, gonna make that last the last bit and see if I get the up and on solid ground.
All right.
So it's an acrobatics check, right?
Correct. With your last spigot? No, that's for tapping a tree. Rivet?
Python?
What's it called again?
A Python.
Python. There we go. I was way off. You've put yourself up near the surface. One good acrobatics check should do it. Eridan, you grab the edge and you nimbly flip yourself over, finding yourself once more in fog. The light of day stings your good eye for a moment. As you look around, you are surrounded by large rocks, dead trees. There's a modest clearing, and you see dilapidated buildings around you, and the whole area swirls with unsettling energies. And you can see the fog, faces appearing and disappearing as it swirls around.
All right, I will kind of secure the rope again. I will actually. I'll spend the remainder of my round, like doing like a full circuit around the base of the well itself, and then tying it off that way.
All right.
And then just yelling down the wounds like, well, rope secured.
All right. Eridan, unfortunately, as you do, something is going to attempt to injure you. Before you're able to secure the rope, you secure the rope. As a face and a claw-like hand forms in the fog and misses you as you continue your round around the well. Eridan, give me a perception check.
Kind of imagine a hand reaching for it, just kind of like hand there.
Yeah, pretty
perception.
much.
You wanted a perception roll?
Yes, please.
All right. Perception.
Eridan, you swear for a moment it looked a lot like your mother. And now, Eridan, from out of nowhere, something gropes at you again. This time hitting you. Eridan, you take
Rude.
7 points of negative damage.
No. Jesus.
I'll add that in for you.
Okay.
As this thing gropes at you. Eridan, it takes another swipe. This time missing you. You can see where it's coming from the fog. And then it flies away, melding into the woodwork of a dilapidated barn. Now, we will begin next session with round 2, but before we close, Phelan, you've seen these things reaching out and attacking your friends, And as the ghost that you were trying to talk to fades back in from its place in the rocky wall, it is taking on the visage of your father. Eridan, Vlas, as you try as hard as you can to keep the laughing sound out, you realize the knife or the dagger that you hit the ghost with now seems to have an eerie green glow about it. And it seems to, as if some of the mist that's swirling around you, it looks like your dagger itself is protruding a bit of mist on its own.
Oh, that can't be good.
And with that, we end today's session. So thank you very much for joining us today, everybody. I hope you had some fun. And Christina, thank you so much for filling in as Phelan. We really appreciate it. Stopped Eridan and Vlas from having to do this whole fight themselves. So, Christina, now you have the fun job of judging yourself as well, I guess. But let's start with Helgoat. Tony, please provide your final notes.
Am I giving my notes or is Helgoat? Is Tony giving notes?
Sorry? Oh.
Who's giving notes?
Sorry.
Me or Tony?
I'll get Tony to go first. If Tony's there.
Oh, here comes the harshness.
Oh.
Okay, so there wasn't really a lot to judge on again because combat just started. And again, not going to judge it on perception checks because they kind of just come with the territory. And again, all the climbing stuff, it was a circumstance of what was presented to you. You were forced to do it. You didn't have an option. But I will say, in the combat, the one thing that did stick out was Christina attempting her lore check. Now it was a little fumbled because, and I'm gonna that's chalked up to a lack of understanding of the system. In Pathfinder 2nd Edition, it's actually called a recall knowledge, and it does take an action to do. It's not a bonus action. So you have to wait for your turn to do it, and you can use lores, or you can use occultism, nature, religion, or arcane. In this circumstance, the recall knowledge would have been the religion because they're undead. And what that does is it gives you a piece of information about that particular creature, such as a particular immunity or a damage reduction that they have or something along those lines. But also good thinking about trying to figure out why these ghosts are here or what caused their death, because that is tied to how to finally vanquish a ghost. So that's where the only point I saw tonight was. So you win by default, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so you won some gold for Phelan. And now thank you very much, Tony. Also, if you've got any, you can say them now, or you can add me later in chat. But if you've got any ideas for how we can use gameplay, just because of the nature of this game, it's much more roleplay heavy than gameplay heavy. So if you've ever got any ideas on how we can add a little bit more gameplay to it, hit me up anytime. I'd love some more ideas. And
I mean, that's where the social skills come in. Your deceptions, your intimidates, your society, performance, persuasion.
Alrighty. I guess gotta hold everybody more to those, I guess, more often. Sounds good. Alrighty. Thank you very much, Tony. And now, Christina? Oh, sorry. Tony, please continue.
Say, and for the players, like, there's in the general feats and skill feats, there's a whole slew of feats for social interactions. Rogues especially. I mean, there's the charming liar feat, there's the lie to me feat. There's so many.
Alrighty, I'm just making notes. Alrighty. Thank you very much, Tony. And now, Christina.
Thank you. I haven't actually been on this side of the judging since joining, so that was fun. So okay, there's not that much to go off of for the acting judging because again, there wasn't a whole lot of interaction, and I got in a little bit later. But the interaction that Kurt and Charlie had between each other was so much fun to be a part of and to watch. And you guys made it so easy to interact with you, and you reacted like. And correct me if I'm wrong, Tony. I think like within the system, like communication between the two, I think that's like a free action, right? Or is that just 5e?
Yeah, general speaking is a free action.
Cool. Thank you. Because I was a little nervous, like, did I overstep my bounds by shouting out when it was his turn? But I imagine, like, even in the fighting in realistic forms, there would be communication of this is information that I know. My weapon can go against them because it's enchanted. Use something enchanted. So you listened and you responded and you reacted to that. And that was awesome. And I love how you went through the motions of dealing with a slight bit of insanity in, fumbling around for the explosive. And I was so worried you were about to use it on yourself or on someone else. So you did a really great job with the little bit of insanity and the reactions. Charlie, I could see the nervousness and the anxiety as you were climbing the shaft. My recommendation is climb more shafts. No, but seriously.
I mean, I'm bisexual, so I'm halfway there, I guess. But
hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
just do it with Nickelback playing in the background.
I'm gonna say no. Rejection.
Yeah, that's as inside. I read the preamble.
You sang the preamble.
Phantom of the Opera. I sang the preamble to the cadence of Phantom of the Opera, and Kayla was like, "Oh, I thought that was Nickelback." It was. So I thought I did a good job. Apparently, I did not. So.
I can say nothing for or against, but the small, like the minute reactions that you had while you were climbing and the emotions that went into it were great. So like it's difficult today to give number scores for you guys because there wasn't a whole lot to judge your acting play off of. I know that Kurt, you got a 4 in the staying in character. Because anytime your character is dealing with any type of setback, whether it be dealing with the loss of somebody or insanity or being shaken, you hold that. Even when someone else is taking their turn and they're speaking, you hold to what's going on in your character. You don't, zone out or just sit back and wait. So that's something that I really noticed today and you did a great job with.
All right. Well, this concludes our session today. But if anybody's got anything coming up that we can check them out on or anything they want us to check out at a later date, the floor is open. Please don't be shy.
Not yet.
Alrighty. I also want to say thank you to our viewers as well. But sorry, Christina, I just cut you off.
It's okay. No, I didn't. Because I just got done speaking, so I was waiting for everybody else. I'm going to be a character in the MMORPG Brave New World.
Nice.
My character's name is Ziling, and she's one of the heroes, and you'll get to go on a really fun adventure with her to do some rescuing. And I can't tell you anything that's going on in that side story because it's super fun. But if you're into MMORPGs, look for that character. She's a badass. She's super sarcastic and really snarky and really fun. And you'll get to hear my voice highlighted as her English counterpart.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. That's really exciting. All right. Without further ado, anybody or everybody? Without further, you don't say that at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Actors Dungeon. Thank you very much. We had 25 viewers hanging out with us tonight. So thank you all. I hope we were able to entertain, and we look forward to sharing the next little bit of this sequence with you next Sunday.
I apologize about Apologize about the repeated innuendo. We know it went in and out, but like it was. We'll do better next time. And it's repetition, really.
That's what she said.
God damn it, dude.
All right, and with that, that is the end. Good night, everybody.
Cheers.